Hey guys, Friendship here. So, you guys chose Nicholai on the poll I made. There was like 40% something against 20% something for, yeah, 40% for Nicholai, 20% for Valerie, pretty much. And the others were lacking behind. John was so lacking behind. I don't know what it is about John Mains, but people don't want to hear anything about them. Maybe because there has been too much talk about John Mains already. Anyways, Nicholai. So, Nicholai's. So there are like two different ways to put this. Some Nicholais are not, they are kind of skilled, but not that much. They are like casual Nicholais, okay? So casual Nicholais, they do have some skill obviously, but it's just casuals, right? So that's different. Still, they're probably more skilled than any other survivor or any other mastermind in the game. If you are Nicholai Main, unless we talk about Alex, I would say. So, and then then there's competitive Nicolais, the ones that if you were to rate their skill, that would go beyond like 10 out of 10 compared to the others. They're just so much more skilled than others, and that's because they can be so much more skilled than others. They have this possibility through the build Nicholai has, the gameplay, the camera, the whole camera thing. They can be skilled through many ways, many ways that others can't. So that's just how it is, you know. Sometimes you play a character and the skill ceiling is really low, okay, and on Nicholai the skill ceiling is just it has no limits. Almost. I think it's hard to reach the top. I would say on a map because if you to me Nicholai is so skilled in a way that you can specialize yourself in maps. That's the only way to really reach the top on the map as a Nicholai. You have to learn like one map really well and then another one, and you have to do it separately. Anyways, so yeah, we talk about a few things. You know how Nicholai Mains are hated. What I think should be the right reaction when you face a Nicholai, and how you should behave with Nicholai Mains because there is some specific topic and a lot of hate that is not deserved. Quite the contrary, in my opinion. So yeah, there's that. And I will tell you exactly what I think what can make you scared if you play Nicholai, because there are some ways to go there, to reach that high level. So first, let's talk about let's start with the basics. Nemesis. Nemesis, he can be fast. He has many options. He has a rocket launcher which can one-shot a player, but you still need accuracy. It's not easy, and the maps, because of how small they are, it's not necessarily easy. I would say the trick where you punch a player then work at him is easy. Doesn't really require a lot of skill. But getting a rocket by surprise or something on someone without the punch, that is the skill part of it, I would say, of the rocket launcher. And that's just a rocket launcher. But there is when you start running as Nemesis, which again, if you watch all of the Nemesis you play against, controlled by the mastermind, obviously, some of them will have a way better movement. They will move way differently with Nemesis, they will be more accurate with the punches, they will dodge better, and they will be harder to shoot overall and way more threatening. And that's because there is skill into it. The way Nemesis move is a bit tricky, so it's something you need to practice. Simple. You need to go practice mode and practice your enemy skills and lots of stuff. And then yeah, he has so many ways to stun lock. I mean, he has the scream, he has the punches, and all of this together really it's really strong. Nemi is really strong. Against a full coordinated team, he seems weak, but compared to the other buy weapons, he can do so much more. Yeah, invincibility obviously plays a big role, but the fact that he can run and turn his back and don't get stun lock is it does matter too a lot. So yeah, already playing Nemesis again at a high level, it needs a lot of skill depending on how good you are, and the skill setting it goes really high. So some Nicholai players, they're not bad skilled, they don't practice their enemy at all, they're like, yeah, doesn't require a lot of skill. But some others, they do have a high skill. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess a gun playstyle. So with guns, there is yeah. If I was to rate a Nicholai, I would go with a few things. His accuracy, the speed at which he moves from one camera to another, the speed at which he cycles, just as important, and both together, if you are both really fast at cycling and moving from a camera to another, you're going to be really good. That's, yeah, if you know your cycle well and you cycle super fast, yeah. So, and combining those two, and then you also have to combine it with a good, like, how to call it, Nicholai IQ, I guess, where you kind of make the right plays, make the right choices, because you have so many options, since you can be anywhere, anytime, in pretty much in less than a second, you can be anywhere on the map. You can be on any player. Well, obviously you mostly need a shield, but so yeah. So yeah, Nicholai, yeah. So the Nicholai IQ, the speed, and the accuracy. All of this together, all of that needs skill, and that's not easy because you are mostly under pressure, and you don't have a lot of time to make those choices. So the best Nicholai most of the time they will compensate with their speed. So because they are way faster than the others, they will have those few seconds because they're ahead in time, few more seconds to think and to make the right play. And yeah, all of that take uh, like a massive amount of skill. And here is a tricky part. The better you become as a Nicholai, with what I mentioned there, the harder it is to play that way, to perform as good as you can. So some people think Nicholais are not skilled, but that's probably because their skill when they play Nicholai is really low. They have no idea how hard it becomes and how uh, good like good you have to be when your level is really high and it just keeps going. It just keeps getting harder and harder the better you become. Yeah. So because of that, now let's go to the hate for the Nicholai Mains. Many people hate Nicholai Mains, and honestly, they should thank them. They should say GG at the end of any game, no matter what. Just give him a GG because honestly, the guy behind his controller, he worked his ass off. If you're a good team, he I mean, it just needs so much. It needs a lot of attention and a lot of time and lots of practice to be able to give those good games to survivors. It's a crazy challenge just to play as Nikolai at a high level. So you should not hide them. You should not say anything bad to this guy. Just, yeah, fucking, yeah, as I said, thank them or say GG. But don't fucking hide them or hate message them when in the whole game they're the ones who give you the best challenge, and that's by sweating. It's not easy, it's super hard. So yeah, some little controversy there that I wanted to address and give my opinion about. It's really just people who hate Nikolai's or tell them stuff like that. It's just PS, really. Just go F yourself, really. Like if I play Nikolai and I just against a good team and I just really did really well, and they did well too. And someone is like, "You're trash." I don't know. We're not going to be friends, and I'm probably going to insult him or something. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's my global opinion about Nicholai's. I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, that's from my experience. I played a lot as Nicholai. Actually, no, I didn't play a lot as Nicholai. What am I saying? Not that much. I'm not that good. I'm just the kind of guy who is going to be good one day, but the rest of the week I'm not. I usually pick for one day. I don't know when I play with him for like customs or something. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, what do you think, guys, of Nicholai Mains in general? But yeah, as I said again, there's a casual Nicholai's who don't really try much. They're just kind of good, you know. I won't give any names, but some of them are like rank 500 or something. They're casual, they're good, but they don't really try hard that much. So it takes less skill than the others who really, yeah, really commit, I guess. Anyways, again, yeah, tell me what you think. If you think I'm completely wrong, completely, yeah, wrong about this, and that you should trash talk every Nicholai you face after facing them. I don't know. Yeah, and thanks for watching. Bye.